Hi, guys. Welcome to our very first podcast episode. Our podcast is going to be named The Midnight Snack. And let's do introductions first.
Hi, I'm Eric, your Apple fanboy.
So I am your next snack. I am Robert.
I'm your main course, I guess. I'm Evan, and this is Midnight Snack.
And we'll be discussing anything about the pandemic that we're actually experiencing right now.
Yeah.
Hope you
Yeah.
enjoy our podcast today.
Or whenever this post will reach you.
Oh,
Ay, wala. Okay. So actually, today is 12:07 a.m. So today is September 16. So it's exactly 6 months. We're actually living a 6 months lockdown na. And ako personally, I never expected that this will last for 6 months.
6 months.
So yeah, because it's really one of my first questions. When this happened, what are your what are your expectations, especially in the first week ng lockdowns? Kasi actually, I was I'm here in Manila kasi I was really stranded because I went to the wake of my friend, father of my friend nung those days, mga March 14 and 16. So I went with a friend to visit yung wake ng father niya ng March 16. But naka-lockdown na, so may mga tawag dito,
Checkpoints.
may checkpoints na actually
Yeah.
going to south, going to Las Piñas. But when we went home, lockdown na lahat, so it's nag-ECQ. So I actually opted to stay here because I thought that 2 weeks lang to o kaya just a month. But look, we're down to down to our 6 months lockdown. So actually, kung nagtrabaho ka, regular ka na dapat nito kasi 6 months ka na nasa bahay. Robert looks funny actually kung nakikita niyo siya ngayon. So that's really my first impressions nung lockdowns. Kayo?
Ako, well, initially talaga, I didn't expect the lockdown to be a whole. I initially didn't think the lockdown would last 6 whole months. Akala ko at most 1 month lang siya. And I was getting ready to get back into the normal life na I'm gonna see my friends ulit the next month or I'm gonna go back to school the next month. Kaya siguro at first nung nag-suspend ng classes, I was kinda happy kasi I saw it as
Same.
a chance for a
The
break.
rest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as a chance to rest. Tapos as it grew longer, sabi ko, oh no, kailan pa ito matatapos? If ever man matatapos ba itong lockdown na to? So I never really expected the lockdown to last 6 whole months. And it's still ongoing hanggang ngayon.
Yeah. Ikaw, Robert, knowing you're a house person, kasi usually
Homeboy.
as background, Robert always goes home early.
Robert is the
Kami yung
first one.
kami lagi nasa labas, we go home late. Si Robert yung pinakamaaga umuwi.
Si
So,
Robert, yung pag hinanap mo, tinanong
Yeah.
ko kung nasan siya, nasa bus na ako pa uwi. Yun lang yung sagot niya.
Or pauwi, or nasa
Or
bahay
nasa
na.
bahay na. Yeah.
yeah. So,
Hmm.
ikaw, Robert, for the
Ano?
first weeks
Same
nung
naman
lockdown.
expectations ko kay Eman eh. I never really expected it to last for 6 months. And during the first week, I I think I remember the very first day na nag-announce si Mayor Isko na suspended. I was taking my statistics quiz 1.
Yeah, I remember that day.
That was the day. So
Yeah.
I remember wala akong masagot noon kasi hindi ako ready, hindi ako nag-aral. Na tas may pinadala si sir na Z-table,
Yeah.
T-table. Tas wala akong dala. Nagdala ako ng calculator and ballpen. So nag-expect ako na sana mawala na lang yung mag-suspend. Tas biglang I heard the other class shout, Tapos yung pala, no, nag-a-announce na si Mayor Isko. From UK pa siya nag-announce, di ba?
Oh,
From
yeah.
bansa pa.
Yeah,
Tas,
nasa
Uh,
Europe siya nun.
kaya yung before the lockdown, I was super happy kasi na-save yung ask ko dun sa quiz.
yeah. Yeah. Yun nga, parang it didn't initially sink in agad sa atin how serious the situation was at the time.
Yeah.
Kasi I think everyone talaga I think everyone, not just us in particular, pero a lot of people saw it as an opportunity to rest. Parang hindi
Yeah.
agad-agad na, hindi siya agad-agad na, oh shit, this might be something serious. Diba?
Hmm.
Yeah, especially for us, once you have 1 day break, it's actually good.
Yeah.
But when it happened, then when they're doing lockdown, so medyo natakot na ako doon. Actually, on the first day ng lockdown, March 17, and without knowing kung saan ako kukuha ng food, and so kasi when we went home, so from Las Piñas we went home kasi na-ECQ na. So actually walang traffic going back to Manila. Then we went to SM. Wala nang pagkain, as in ang meron na lang ay Jollibee, no
Nag-hoard na
grocery.
sila.
Yeah.
Yeah, sarado na kasi yun kasi that's the first day of lockdown. So
Um,
everybody's most likely nagpapanic. So we went to Jollibee, then bawal na yung dine-in. So parang that's actually my first time not to have dine-in actually sa Jollibee. So naalala ko, we bought Super Meal A, pabili namin dalawa to yung friend ko but we got yung takeout lang, then we left.
Yeah.
Ganun lang. Pero may mga taxi pa na. But the next day when I woke up, I was actually I guess I mentioned to some of you na medyo naiiyak ako nung araw na yun. Actually, medyo nagpapanik ako kasi I don't know what to do. I'm here, what will happen, and so gano'n siya katagal. But yun nga, one of the things that I really did was to create a ano to a routine kasi especially for us we're lalo na ako, I'm really used to having routine, so I usually go to school, work, then afterwards I go home mga around 9, eat out with friends, then yun, you go home by mga around 10 to 10:30, you
Yeah.
take a shower, you sleep. But once lockdown happens, so wala ka ng way to build a
Yeah.
routine actually. Then lahat ng bagay nasira from that one.
Yeah,
So
I think I remember nga around the first few weeks ng lockdown, you mentioned you were feeling mo cabin fever kasi nga you
yeah,
we're not entirely used to being at home lang.
para siya
Parang,
na
oh,
nawala.
yeah, feeling niya suffocated na siya sa sarili niyang
Oh,
kondo.
totoo,
claustrophobic ka.
sobra. Ha?
Claustrophobic ka, Gor.
Sobra.
Kasi din
Hindi,
it's partly because din na if not sa school ka, sa gabi naman, we're usually out eating dinner together.
yeah.
Tayo lahat magbabarkada. That's to be stuck in one place for an extended period of time. I think it would really take a toll on someone.
That's
Yeah,
true.
especially kasi hindi ko alam kung saan ako kukuha ng food. Like, I'm not used to, yun nga, hindi ako sanay na nagluluto, nagpe-prepare ng sarili kong food. I usually eat out during yung normal day. So, hindi ko alam kung saan ako kukuha ng food. Then, I really hindi ko alam. Hindi ko alam. May nagkakaway, hi po. So, yun, hindi ko alam kung saan kukuha ng food. Then, I'm not used to cooking. Although marunong ako, but syempre most like wala naman, we only have microwave initially at home sa
Yeah.
condo, so
Yung pang-cook
hindi ko
niya,
alam saan kukuha.
microwave.
Yeah, nung
Microwave
una originally lahat talaga, I learned a lot doing microwave. Tapos ang problema ko noon, walang grab, so
Yeah.
sobrang konti pa lang nung so everyone is trying to adjust, but eventually yun nga, medyo the first week really was too heavy for me. I miss my family, I miss my friends going out. Especially for me na lagi ako nasa labas. Usually, the condo is just ano yun, sleeping place. So, ngayon, condo is a, ano na siya. It's actually, it becomes, it actually transformed a lot from the initial setup kasi naging
Kung
ayaw na
makita lang ng iba
kami
yung
or
initial setup mo.
Oo,
yeah,
ganun.
initially, sobra. Kasi transitioning to working from home really was too difficult for
Yeah,
me. Kasi nung una, I don't have a table on my room. So, I only
that's
have a small table na usually pwede
bed
mo siyang ilagay
table
sa
lang. Yeah.
kama. Yeah. But nung una, kwento ko sa inyo eh. But nung una, I had a work, I had a meeting from 7:30 a.m. most likely hanggang gabi siya. But ano pa lang, mga around lunchtime, hindi na kaya ng likod ko kasi sitting in the floor at saka o kaya sa kama ng ganong katagal. Sobrang sakit na. Actually,
Yeah.
kakanta ko sa inyo, nagtatawanan niyo that I I searched a table, ay yung supplier ng table and chair sa marketplace. Then, I asked them if they can deliver the
Same
table
day,
Same day
the same
delivery.
day. Kasi I
What?
really wanted to have the table and
daming pera
chairs
eh.
initially.
Yeah.
Then sabi ko kasi, I'm actually choosing which color. Actually, ayaw ko siya ng white. Gusto ko siya black. But since hindi na siya kaya ng likod ko, so sabi ko, can you please deliver it sa
Now.
afternoon? Pero
Now.
yun nga, eventually, yeah, actually ganun. Pero yun nga, na-deliver na the next day. Sabi ko, can you deliver it by 9 a.m.? Kasi I really wanted. So ngayon, actually, I'm working this. Siguro it's one of the things na hindi naman siya good, but actually a good change somewhat. Kasi I don't really want to work at home dati. Kasi ang idea ko, you always work lang sa school, then afterwards, you don't work at
Like
home. So
faculty na
ngayon,
nasa school.
yeah.
That's so lonely.
Yeah.
Ikaw, Robert, what's your adjustment mainly on nung
Huh?
nag-quarantine?
Oh.
Little to no
Do you have an
adjustment at
adjustment?
all.
Yeah, kasi lagi ka
No,
nasa bahay.
Kasi lagi ako sanay sa bahay. Tuwing
Mm.
pagkatapos ng school, uwi ako kagad eh. Yung yung setup ko sa bahay, actually, naka-setup na siya. Hindi ko ina-expect na magka-pandemic, pero prepared na ako sa pandemic.
Prepared ka na
Ah.
sa mga home-based work, gano'n. Home-based
Prepared na ako sa
schooling.
home-based work. Yun. And how am I doing so far? Actually, I'm pretty good. Actually, ngayon. Pero, this term, medyo mahirap na kasi,
Yeah.
the migration to modular system. Pero, the past systems ng school namin, medyo light pa. I was able to game a lot.
Yeah, that's true.
Nakakapaglaro kami ni Eman, tas ano pa ba? May mga stuff din na may mga natututunan din ako, like mga how-to videos sa YouTube. Yun lang yung mga ginagawa ko.
Yeah.
Learning to code an app, yon. That was a big thing na natutunan ko during the pandemic. I was able to learn something new. That was a big
Mm.
thing.
That's
Also
really
learned
good.
how to bake. Bake
Wow.
banana bread. I learned how to bake banana bread. Remember the one
Yeah, I
I bought?
remember.
Ako naman, I learned how to
Manage my money.
I highly doubt that. I highly doubt that.
Actually, hindi. May mga meron akong mga spontaneous splurge ng it's actually good for my mental health. So, hindi,
I know, big thing
syempre,
din sa akin yun.
hindi, kasi kailangan ko, syempre, I need to, nung una kasi, I try to buy food sa Grab or sa Food Panda. Kasi especially for someone who's used to eating out, na nahirapan ako. So ngayon, I tried to buy, kasi hindi kaya lahat lutuin sa microwave. I thought everything can be cooked on the microwave.
Everything can be microwave.
How
hindi
ignorant of you.
siya kaya kasi tinry ko
How very
mag-create ng
college student
actually
life of you.
parang tinry ko mag-create ng omelette sa hindi siya kaya.
Oh my
As
God.
in,
Kaya siya,
sobra,
kaya siya.
hindi siya masarap. So, hindi talaga siya kaya.
talaga.
Then I really wanted to have some food like, halimbawa nagkikrave ako ng tocino. I tried cooking tocino. Hindi siya masarap. So,
Yung microwave?
yeah.
Possible ba
Kasi
yun?
ganun, nagkikrave. Hindi
Parang
kasi
hindi
nga,
nga impossible ata.
hindi pwedeng siyang mag-cook ng meat, but to have tocino. So, hindi siya kaya. So, ang ginawa ko, we bought induction cooker, but I actually ako
What?
din nakasira din ako ng ako din po nakasira ng induction cooker kasi
So, nasira
yun
mo na
nga,
din yun?
nasira ko na din siya kasi nga
Shit.
nag, nagpapakulo ako ng ulam
Natapon.
Sa tapon?
kasi I have
Natapon. Sabi ko na natapon eh.
You
I
have
knew
clumsy
it.
hands.
no kasi it's 2 kilos ng 1 kilo actually ng meat, so it was maliit lang yung container, so I place it there, then medyo overflowing na yung water, so yun kinover ko, tapos nag-spill over yung water, so then I heard a snap outside, so shucks, ano yun, so pagtingin ko
Breaker.
walang kuryente, tapos ngayon
Nag-trip
then
yung breaker nyo? Oh my God.
nag-trip yung breaker, so malamang nag-short,
Oh my
tapos
God.
I called the maintenance. Tinawag ko yung maintenance to check. Kasi, syempre, ayokong ano. So, sabi nga, nag-trip yung breaker.
Something snapped?
Tapos, nung it went out, so I tried again na isaksak yung induction cooker.
Hindi,
Nag-snap
wala na.
ulit. So, sabi ko, so I changed it. Actually, I bought
You bought a new one?
How
butane.
very ironic
Butane.
na isa
Butane
kang
naman.
electronics engineer tapos magtitrip ka ng breaker.
So, yun. Butane na sa ngayon. So, I don't know. Sabi lang sa akin ni Louie, baka daw masunog ko yung condo. So far naman,
Yun
hindi
nga
pa.
yung next na
True.
mangyayari.
So, hindi. So far naman hindi. Kasi nakaka-apat na container na ako ng butane. So, isa yun sa mga natutunan ko ngayon,
Yeah.
ang magluto. Once in a while, but,
Alam ko na yung susunod
Pero-
mong buy.
ano,
Air fryer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sasabihin ko pa lang nga sana air fryer.
Yun ang-
Air
Very
fryer.
marami na akong
applicable
nakita
sa'yo.
ng air fryer.
Very,
pero parang
very
hindi-
condo safe.
Yeah, very
So, yun.
conducive.
So,
Very
Dump
healthy. Dump proof, healthy, tapos easy to use. I know. It's the dream.
yan, siguro napansin ko on this pandemic, everyone resorted to online shopping. Sobrang dami
Yeah.
na
That's
nag-online shopping. Actually, hindi ako masyadong mahilig mag-online shopping sa Lazada or Shopee. Once in a
Gusto
while
niya
lang.
kasi-
Like itong pillow, yung cushion lang for the chair.
Hindi siya marunong
Yan, ito yung...
ng Shopee, pero mahilig siya mag-Instagram shopping.
Oo nga. Instagram,
Ano?
Facebook Market, mall
Wala pa ako
shopping.
Wala pa ako nabibili sa Instagram, but I support local businesses. So,
Yeah.
bumibili ako sa mga nagbebenta ng
Plug
food
mo.
online.
I-plug mo yung shop.quincy.
Yeah. Hindi ako bumili sa Shop.Easy ngayon eh.
Oh.
So, yan. Hindi ako bumili ng case ng phone kasi hindi naman ako. So, yan. But, mga bumibili ako ng mga food usually from friends na nag-ano. Kasi nga, maraming nagkukok ng, like, for example, Je and the family. So, maraming nagluluto ngayon. So, mas gusto ko yung ganun. So, kahit medyo malayo kung saan nanggagaling yung mga food.
Yeah.
Actually, kasi especially I miss yung home food. Home cooked meals. Yeah. So, kasi nga. But, kasi pag dito, usually kapag may you just fry something. So, pwede na yon. So, but eventually, yun, is sa mga adjustments, big adjustments really. Then, I really had a problem sleeping early. Nasira yung body clock ko ng sobra with this one. Actually, I bought melatonin para makatulog. Para makatulog ng maaga. Pero once in a while, I drink that para makatulog or maka-reset yung body clock. Kasi sobrang sira ang body clock. Kasi wala ka ng difference between which one is work and which one is the normal. So I tried not to answer emails. Baka marinig nila. I try not to answer emails after 10 p.m. Please. Kasi bumabalik kasi ang feeling ko, nagsaspike yung
pero kasi
mental activity ko.
Yeah, alam ko din kasi na ideally, dapat an hour before you sleep, hindi ka na naka-phone or hindi ka na naka-laptop, it helps you sleep better talaga.
Ay, really ba?
Yeah.
Oo, ganun yun.
Anong gagawin mo ng 1 hour na yun? Just
wala.
stare?
Yeah, nakahiga ka lang, nagpapanto ka lang. Pero
Ang
like,
problema ko kasi, once humiga ako, nagbabasa ako ng Twitter. So I try to, I'm trying to minimize reading too much Twitter kasi stressful.
It's toxic Twitter.
pero
hindi naman, toxic yung government. So, so expect people are toxic.
Actually,
Shots
that's actually
fired.
true. That part, a major reason why the how we expected the lockdown to just end in a couple of months, and it's still ongoing 6 months after.
Yeah.
It's
Ang
amazing.
daming nasira
Yeah.
kasi there are a lot of things. For example, yung iba may biyahe, may out of the country, ganun.
Yeah.
Actually,
Japan.
we are planning to go out of the country. Pero yan, wala
Kasama
tayong
ba kami
magagawa
dyan?
doon. I don't know.
Oh,
So
damn!
I really wanted to have a vacation nung
Yeah.
nung time na yun. Pero syempre, we don't
No,
it's
bawal
somewhat good
lumabas.
kasi good na at least
Yep.
nakapagpahinga sa bahay. Pero
And,
yun nga, adjusting is really difficult. Yun nga, masyadong mga tao ngayon is doing shopping splurge actually.
yeah.
So, isa yun sa mga, siguro mga naging Robert, most likely. Robert has a lot of list in his Lazada or
No,
Shopee
pero I
carts. Ako
think
wala masyado.
May
ay,
kilala akong puno na yung cart niya.
ayan si Sergi, malamang puno na yung cart.
Hindi, wala. Actually, pag chinek nyo, walang laman yung ano. Kasi hindi nga ako mahilig bumili ng sa Lazada. Tsaka kasi nga,
You
ang feeling ko,
already checked them out.
masyado siyang matagal.
Yeah.
Masyado siyang matagal. So, ang mga binili ko lang sa Lazada, etong cushion para sa mouse. So, ganun kasi masakit sa kamay. Then, ano pa ba? Yung upuan, yung cushion sa upuan. Puro mga cushion. So, wala akong masyadong binili ng na sa Lazada. Except for the cable nung binigay ni Robert for yun, kasi nasira ako. So, yun lang. But mas ideal kasi sa akin na bumili sa yung mabilisan. So, para kasi maliban sa shoes, I want
Maliban
some.
sa shoes.
That's for another topic, yung mga shoes na binili mo. Let's not talk about those right now. Kasi
Parang kaya ng isang episode just all about shoes.
yeah, just all about the shoes you bought.
Yeah.
Just this lockdown period.
Na
Yeah.
hindi ko magagamit.
Pero
Na
yun
hindi
nga,
ko pa siya
pero
nagagamit.
going back to what we were talking about kanina. Yeah, Robert mentioned na he learned a lot of things during this lockdown. Tas you mentioned na ikaw din, personally, may natutukang mag-cook and you went on a shopping splurge. I think those things, those simple things, it may sound simple, pero it really helps you cope, diba?
Yeah.
It helps you get through being stuck in this lockdown, stuck at home, na may ginagawa ka, you're trying to learn something new. Tapos you're incorporating new things in your life kasi you're so used to being at home lang. So it's good to
Yeah.
have those stuff. Pero aside
Actually,
from
diba, today, diba sabi natin, this is the 6th month on
yeah,
lockdown. Actually, I'm looking at my phone. We are
Months
at
na rin na ba ng lockdown?
100 days till
Till
Christmas.
Pasko na.
Damn.
Canceled ang Pasko.
Yeah.
Canceled
Yeah.
ang Pasko.
Actually, I was talking with my business partner for Terra, guys. If you want good plans, you can follow us at Terra Plans PH.
Yeah, follow there.
Yes, I was actually talking with my business partner from Terra. We are actually checking kung what will really be, ano yung Christmas talaga. So, somewhat it's not, ang sabi nga niya, kasi it's really not that bad kasi we're still alive. So, sabi ko yun nga, yun. One din pala, tulad ng sinabi mo, one thing of coping up with this pandemic is actually last June 24, we had a relaunch of the business. So, isa yun siguro sa mga bagay that made me cope up with this pandemic. Kasi, yeah, medyo busy ka kasi. So, and I learned a lot of things, especially on plants. Kasi I'm really not good with plants nung una. Yeah. And how to handle it, how to talk to customers. Kasi ako personally, I don't know. Medyo masungit kasi talaga ako.
Pakasungit mo kasi.
So eventually, yun, I learned a lot with, yeah. Especially with customers. But yun nga, isa sa mga, these are the things that we are actually doing to cope with this new normal. The most likely will be encountering until
for a while.
2022. Once,
wag natin
sadly, it's starting to look like that, sadly.
Kasi nga, parang it's either they open up everything, then just be safe kasi wala naman silang ginagawa aside from maglagay ng white sand. So, let's just
Para daw
try
sa
to be
mental
safe.
health yun. Para daw sa mental
Oh,
health.
pag nakita mo yung white
Yeah.
sand, oh my God,
My
feels like
mental
wow,
health is good.
Pero tingnan nyo, one thing na
refreshing.
once nung nag-lockdown, di ba dati, during this period, laging may mga bagyo na
Yeah,
which cancels our
actually.
classes. One thing na amazing na imagine mo, walang bagyo.
Ngayon
Yeah,
lang,
Nahiya na siguro.
sobrang
recently
rare
Yeah.
lang.
ng ulan.
Oo, tapos
Recently lang
hindi
ulit.
kasi dati yung ulan talaga sobrang lala. So,
Yeah,
walang bagyo. Siguro dahil, I don't know,
global warming.
may,
Climate
baka nga may
change.
epekto yung mga so kasi walang masyadong mga sasakyan sa labas. So wala walang malalakas na bagyo at all. So walang cancellation ng classes.
Pero ano, I have
So,
a question for you guys. Di ba? Kanina, you mentioned mga new skills and new information you learned. Ano naman yung
Yeah.
mga natutunan nyo, like, emotionally or from a mental state point of view? Parang ganun. What are the things you learned? Or ano yung mga na-reflect on nyo during this lockdown period? Like ako,
uh,
like ako personally, I learned that school has always been really difficult for me and for a lot of us, diba, Robert, a lot of our
Yeah.
friends. Pero a major factor in dealing with how hectic a school day was is getting to hang out with your friends after classes. So na pag-isipan ko at natutunan ko na it's really a big factor having your friends physically with you. Kasi ngayon, ang hirap na magkaka-chat lang kayo, magkukumustahan lang whenever you're free. It's
mm.
difficult ng ganun. Yeah.
Ako one thing that I learned emotionally or intellectually, siguro hindi naman na-learn. Na-realize ko lang na we have the most incompetent government ever. That would be the first.
Yep,
Parang
yep.
same realization naman yun sa
True,
atin lahat.
true. Sa lahat naman nata,
Yes.
yun yung realization din.
Isa yan sa mga na-realize ko. And na-realize ko din na once a DDS, always a DDS. So,
DDS.
isa sa mga hindi. Tsaka
Name drop, name drop.
hindi, siguro one point is that garbage in, garbage out. Siguro yun yung ko. Kasi, especially at this time, everything is toxic. Kasi nga, wala kang outlet to talk to your friends. And so,
Yeah.
isa sa mga bagay na na-realize ko. Kasi, I don't know if you felt this kasi ako naramdaman ko ito na para akong nagkakaroon ng palpitation and para akong nagkakaroon ng panic because as I read news, frustrating things that's happening. So, actually, I tried to minimize. Dati kasi, every day I try to record how many numbers ng cases.
Yeah.
Actually, because I really wanted to syempre, me being nerd, so I want to predict kung ano mangyari. But it blew up. So eventually, I stopped checking news. Dati kasi I usually kapag magsasalita yung president, so I tried to watch
Listen.
and expecting something new for that one. But ngayon hindi na. I just read Joseph Morong's tweet and that's a summary. Eventually, that's good kumpara doon sa kasi nga you really need to take care of your mental health kasi it's really not a joke. It's really difficult, especially I'm always thinking kung ano yung nararamdaman ng mga those people na namatayan or those people na nawala ng work. Kasi most likely it will be difficult. Kasi for us na halimbawa may work, family is good, still intact, it's still difficult. So what more for those people?
Yeah,
So
that's true.
yun lang. Try to minimize, isa sa mga na-realize ko, try to minimize toxic thoughts na pumapasok.
That's good.
So, although medyo mahirap, sobrang challenge yun para sa atin. Ako personally, sobrang challenge kasi everything on Twitter is toxic because the government is toxic. So, sobrang toxic lahat. So, you try to minimize reading. I don't know, wala pa akong nakikita na napanood na medyo napatawa ako. So, parang ganun. Parang to keep my sanity, don't just watch. Kasi for example, sobrang daming bagay na nagbago like nawala ABS. Wala akong masyadong mapanood ng good contents.
Nanood
Maraming
ka pa ba ng TV?
namatay. Yeah, kasi syempre, once in a while, you watch kung ano yung mga contents usually ng TV. Pero since nawala sila, no, especially ABS, I'm watching news to sobrang nag-update ako ng news. Pero nga, nawala sila. A lot of people, especially famous people, died.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, yun, isa sa yun na to lessen toxic thoughts. And siguro ano din, one point is that uh, respect people kasi sobrang daming, di ba, especially if you sobrang uso yung cancel culture. So parang you respect people, so be careful. And yun siguro na ano, one things that I learned from emotionally and intellectually from this whole
Lockdown
mess.
period. Yeah. Ikaw,
Yeah.
Robert, ano yung mga
So,
na-realize mo during this lockdown?
ako, na-realize ko lang is sometimes we gotta learn how to take a break.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, isa yun sa mga pinaka-important na natutunan ko this lockdown kasi out of all the activities na pinapagawa in school and bukod pa yon may mga syempre may mga activities ka rin na ginagawa at home.
Yeah.
At one point sa buhay mo, syempre minsan mapupunta ka na rin sa limit mo and hindi mo na alam kung ano gagawin mo. So, at times, kailangan matuto tayo na mag-relax and take a break. So, ang ginagawa ko yun para makapag-take ng break, one thing, yung pag-online shopping. Kasi, so, listen na. So, pag bumili ka
Ay,
online
hindi ako yan.
and nabayaran mo na, forgot about it, and then dumating. You feel like na may nagpadala sa'yo ng
Yeah.
something. A gift from you, from past you to your future self.
I see. Oo nga naman.
So, hindi mo ba nagigets? Ang ganda kaya ng concept na
Yeah.
yun. Future
Parang,
gift for yourself.
yeah, parang you did good. You deserve this.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of like that.
Oo.
So, yun, isa yung one
Ganun
thing
din
na
naman yung na-feel ko. Nasobrahan lang.
I did good. I deserve all
Yeah.
of this.
True.
Magigets nila yung all of this in a future episode.
Yes. Yung all of this na kay Sir D, magigets na nila sa next episode kung pag-uusapan na natin yung mga...
O hindi, pag
What?
padamihan ng items na nabili, mas marami kayong items na nabili sa akin.
Mas
Yes,
mahal
pandemic.
naman yung
About that.
items na binili mo.
Yeah. Sabi mga
Hindi
small
kasama
little
doon yung mga
trinkets.
mali ko nabili ha.
May
Wrong
ako
purchase.
namimili.
Pero yun nga, tama din si Robert. Saka ano din, I think it's important to realize na, kasi lockdown, walang classes, especially nung bagong start pa lang ng lockdown, walang classes, walang work, walang anything, you're
Yeah.
just stuck at home. Parang ma-overwhelm ka sa amount of time na meron ka. So you pressure yourself to be productive. And yung pressure na yun, sometimes it can be really hurtful para sa'yo. So I think it's
That's true.
important na okay lang to take a step back, to rest, tulad nga ng sabi ni Robert, to rest, take time to rest. Huwag mong i-pressure yung sarili mo to be productive all the time. Kasi you deserve to rest din naman eh.
Yeah. Yung pag-online shop,
Yeah.
syempre sa ano.
Kasi hindi
Sa akin lang naman
your
yun.
yeah.
There are other ways
Yung
to take
yung being productive really, you na-realize ko, you really don't need to compare how you are doing compared to how
Exactly.
others are. Kasi it's really different. Hindi lahat ng tao may helper sa bahay, hindi lahat ng tao may kasama sa bahay so to fix their food, especially kapag may classes. And so kasi for example, kung nasa school ka, kung wala kang break, you could at least sneak sa canteen, get some turon, tapos pwede ka na kumain. 'Di ba?
Wow.
Samantalang ngayon, you really have no time
Yeah,
actually.
that's true. And
So,
on that note, talking about food, talking about canteen and turon, which I miss a lot, canteen food. Ano naman yung mga na-miss nyo?
ako coffee. Hindi ko alam. Nagtitimpla naman ako ng kape dito. I also have a French press, so I prepare my own brewed coffee. But iba yung kape sa labas na binili. Binili
True, actually.
habang nagra-rush kang pumasok. So,
Makdo. Makdo
ayun.
lang.
Kasi ako especially, Emma knows this well, na I usually start my day with a coffee. So, ganun talaga siya. And all stress, minsan nakakaabot ako ng mga 3 na kape a day. Kasi lalo kapag stress, kahit hapon na,
Hindi ka
even evening. So,
nagpapalpitate.
it's water. Hindi,
It's water.
hindi water siya. So, parang hindi,
Tubig na lang sa kanya yung kape.
hindi.
Hey,
Sa akin kasi, ang effect niya is nakaka-comfort.
whipping.
Yeah.
Nakaka-comfort yung amoy. So,
Actually,
yun.
That's
Alam ko
true.
si Emma hindi mahilig magkape yan before. So,
before, hindi
yun.
talaga.
Ako
So, yun.
din, hindi
Kasi,
ako magkape before.
so yun. Kasi even dati, kahit after class, mga around 9 p.m., 10 p.m., nagkakape pa kami. So,
Oo nga.
yun. Kasi, normal na siya eh. Para siyang pang pa-relax ng katawan. So, ngayon kasi, yun, isa sa mga bagay na na-miss ko. Eating out, Binondo, I so miss
Binondo.
Binondo. Sobrang na-miss ko ang Binondo. So, especially
Wonderful.
eating out. It's actually the friends, yung time to talk. Kasi after school, after work, you get to talk to your friends, to your co-teachers, tapos o kaya sa mga, halimbawa, student assistants, so ganun. Isa yun sa mga bagay na na-miss ko kasi nga wala ka ng time actually. Although, kasi sa klase, you won't get that anymore. It's too difficult to force the student to open their camera, to open your audio, so ganun. It's actually difficult kasi there's really less interaction.
Yeah.
And interaction naman yung mga comments sa Facebook and Twitter is really not that well kasi hindi ganun ka ganda yung interaction, especially kapag text lang kasi there's really no emotions. You cannot hear anyone. Actually, isa sa mga good points kaya nag-podcast is I really felt good nung once listening to podcast kasi may nakaka-relate ka,
Yeah.
natatawa ka. Actually, si Eman yung nag-share sa akin ng unang podcast it was actually the one I'm sending you, Robert. It's by Direk Antoinette Hadaone and si Juan
Juan
Miguel
Miguel
Severo.
Severo.
Baka
Ay,
naman.
hindi ko pa napapanood yan. I'm
So,
so
Baka,
sorry.
baka naman, Directo Net.
yeah, actually, it was, makaka-relate ka kasi. So, this is actually Eman who sent me
Yeah.
that link. Eventually, ako yung na-addict sa kanila. So, every week, meron sa nakakikinig ako sa kanila. It's actually nakaka-relate ka kasi that's one of the things na nawala, yung kwentuhan ng mga kaibigan mo. Kasi, yeah, because of this one. Kasi even office mates, kasi tanda ko dati, once we are stressed, we always talk, we eat over merienda, then kwentuhan, so ganun. Isa yung sa mga bagay na nami-miss ko actually. Yeah, eating out. Kasi parang, I tried food deliveries, pero especially yung mga food na gusto ko, hindi siya ganun kasarap. It's not because hindi siya masarap or, syempre isa na yun, kasi hindi na siya mainit, but eventually yung company.
That's
And I tried eating outside recently, but
That's bad.
that's bad.
hindi. No, and hindi siya bad. So may social distancing, but somewhat different. But feeling ko that was on Sunday. So parang feeling ko that will be really the norm.
Yeah.
You need to get used to it. So parang na mainit yung mall, na kapag kumakain kayo, there's a barrier in between. So, but eventually you'll get used to it. Kasi parang, with this case, parang this one will really end. The year will end. 2020 will be ending this way. Most likely.
Sad to say, pero that's a reality. Ikaw, Robert, what are the things you miss the most? Or like specific places you miss visiting the most? Or specific food places you miss the most? Ganun.
Actually, yung thing na nami-miss ko the most is yung classroom, paano ba ito sasabihin? Classroom setting, yung
Yeah.
kapag may nagtuturo and then andito yung friend mo, nakikipag-usap ka, hindi ka nakikinig, tapos
Yeah.
pag nag-exam na, miss ko the most yung mga, yung nafe-feel mo na may kasama ka, habang naghihirap kayo sa quiz, mga ganun, may nakaka may nakaka-relate sa'yo pag nagkikwentuhan lang kayo, pag may mga nagdi-discuss na prof, ganun. Yun yung isa sa mga na nami-miss ko kasi right now ngayong quarantine, iba yung classroom setting natin online.
Yeah.
Parang actually mas mahirap na siya no kasi even if classes are online, you can't even pause or play pag
Yeah,
nagtuturo yung prof, 'di
I
ba?
agree.
Eh, limited lang din yung time and may mga issues pa like internet connectivity issues na minsan yung prof na mismo yung nade-disconnect, mga things like that na hindi maiiwasan. Eh, sa classroom setting naman, hindi mo naman makikita na magsa-stutter yung prof na
Nakakatakot na yun kung mag-stutter na. Ganun yung prof mo in person, di ba?
And another thing na nami-miss ko is yung mga handwriting ng mga engineering prof.
Ah,
That's so
yes.
good. Kasi ngayon, yung mga handwriting nila sa online classes, it's so bad.
Yeah.
Except sa mga naka-iPad Pro and na naka-Apple Pencil dyan, sana naman provider din nyo din yung ibang faculty. Kahit yung faculty na lang, hindi na kami.
Kaya nga eh.
Ano, sino yun? Sino yun?
Sino yun? Hindi ko din alam eh. Baka kausap ko lang din minsan.
Nung una, hindi ako magandang magsulat sa
Hindi ka din
tablet.
sanay.
But eventually ngayon, medyo ano na ako. Medyo kaya ko na magpalit-palit ng kulay. And so
Oh,
parang medyo naka-adjust na ako in terms of that methodology ng pagtuturo. So,
okay na
yun.
din.
Ikaw, Eman.
Ako, well, tulad na nung na-mention nyo earlier na ang pinaka nakakamiss talaga kasi is the environment you create with your friends, with other people, the feeling of having them beside you, having them with you through classes, when you're eating, or just yung mga ganun lang, that's what you really get to miss the most. And especially yung coffee. I really miss yung mga coffee breaks. Mga coffee breaks natin, sir. Oh gosh, I miss those coffee breaks. Kahit na nakapag-coffee na tayo ng morning, definitely at night, magko-coffee pa tayo ulit bago umuwi.
Saka even afternoon, magtitingin lang ako.
Oh,
Tara kape.
afternoon, magko-coffee
Tara
pa.
kape.
Pero we're
So,
gonna talk about coffee probably on some other episode pa if you
yeah.
wanna talk about coffee. Pero yun nga.
Coffee's the best thing
Yeah.
created by
Saka
God.
ano, I really miss Wying. Oh,
Wying?
yeah,
Wying is
Wying. Sa
The
may Vito
Chinese
Cruz,
resto.
Chinese
Yeah.
resto sa Vito
Ako
Cruz.
sobra.
One time.
Yeah.
Ako sobra.
Nakasama ba ako
Sobrang.
dun?
I
One
think
time pa
Uy,
lang, di ba?
either kasama ka na sa sa Ying Ying ka ata nakasama, Robert. Nagpunta
That's
tayo.
different from Wying?
Yeah, that's different from
yeah.
Wying. Pero same taste halos.
So yun. So sobrang yeah, eating out with friends is really one thing. Kasi lalo po kasama kasi I remember back from halimbawa sila Ma'am Nalan, we went to saan ba to? Sa Golden Fortune, sa Calao. So usually
Oo.
yung mga but ngayon hindi na siya masyadong hindi talaga nagagawa. Actually, yeah, parang ganun. Isa mga spending time with friends.
Yes.
Tapos although one good thing hindi na ako nag-grab every day. So kasi walang pasok, what you mentioned.
Wait lang. I just wanna clear out. Yung grab mo every day, yung distance nun from SM Manila to Mapua, ganun lang ka-exe yung ginagrab mo every day.
Hindi kasi yun.
Less
So
than 1 kilometer lang ba
Less
yun?
than, I think
hindi
less than a
hindi siya hindi,
kilometer.
hindi siya less than 1 kilometer. It's more
Less
than one
than,
kilometer. It's more than
Ah,
mas
mga
around 2 kilometer.
less than 3 kilometers. Less
less
than
than
3
So,
3
yung
for
mga
sure.
ganon. Mga 2 kilometer walk yun. So, eventually, hindi siya malapit. Hindi kasi usually I'm on a rush in the morning. So,
Yeah,
ngayon
okay.
hindi mo na kailangan
Sige.
mag-rush. So,
Yeah.
eventually, next topic yun.
We'll talk about Grab and yung mga gastos mo daily some other time.
Hindi ako burgis.
Burgis.
Sobra lang. One thing na na-miss ko din yung mga yung mga time na late ako ng uwi. Yung I remember when physics lab, tas ikaw yung prof. Remember? Pag
Ah,
later,
like 9
Ah,
p.m.
oo nga.
onwards.
like
Yeah.
9 p.m. Tapos may dala akong car. Tapos magdadrive lang tayo papunta sa rest.
Binondo or West.
Yeah, binad. Uy, so yung sa Kalaw.
Ah, oh,
Tapos,
Golden Fortune.
tapos ilan tayo. Tapos we're all inside this one little car. Tapos siksikan kami.
Hindi na pwede ngayon yan kasi
Hindi
social
na pwede. Hindi na
distancing.
pwede. Pero yeah, I get what Robert's saying. Yung mga fun times like that with your friends.
Na hindi na magagawa ngayon kasi new norm.
Ay, hindi. Mukhang pwedeng gawin na ulit sa LRT kasi papayagan na daw nila.
Ah,
1.5
Oh
meters.
no!
sketchy. We all know na hindi yan masusunod kasi that's just how LRT works.
Sa mga
Masyadong
nasa
pangit.
gobyerno, hinahamon ko kayo. Ay,
Take,
pipila ng
take the LRT challenge.
yeah, 0.5 meters. Siguraduhin nyo hindi kayo
0.5,
magkakasakit.
paano
Yeah, they
bang
will be
mami-measure
reducing it
ng
to
virus yun
10.5
eh, no?
meters.
Kaya nga
Hindi,
eh.
kasi that's too close with one
Yeah,
another.
close
1 meter nga
proximity.
is malapit na eh.
Alam
So
ko nga,
eventually.
alam ko nga initially, 'di ba, sabi nila 3 meters away.
Yeah, that's ganun. Ganun naman talaga sila. So, pabayaan na lang natin
Oh,
ang
let the
gobyerno.
Hunger Games na naman.
Last,
So,
Ay, ano,
last survivor wins.
last survivor wins. So yun nga, touching on the new normal. Let's talk about living in the new normal. But yun nga, ano na yung living natin ngayon?
ano, the, you live on an online world,
Yeah.
uh, sobrang, all people are really seeking for interaction. Imagine mo, uh, people are too excited. Halimbawa yan na yung sa Among Us. Grabe, halos lahat ng tao is playing because
The
really they
game?
want, yeah, because they really want to have an
Yeah.
interaction.
That's
Social
true.
It's
interaction.
really the interaction na hindi naman talaga yung game. Kasi if you will be looking at the game is too simple. Sobrang wala mo magandang graphics and so it's actually the games. Isa yun sa mga feeling ko na naging new normal. Naging hobby ng mga tao is to play with games,
Yeah.
share memes
True.
as an interaction. Once in a while siguro GC, pero kasi mahirap din eh. But living the new normal, yeah, living with gadgets.
Yeah. That's true.
Parang the internet becomes really a necessity. Hindi na siya basta a privilege for people na may access with the internet. It really became a necessity. Kasi once in a while, kapag ako, I experience na wala ng internet connection, parang kang nagpapanik kung anong gagawin mo as if you're really disconnected. So parang isa yun sa mga bagay na you live in the new normal. You also, ano pa ba? Siyempre, your face mask and face shield. Yung alcohol kasi sanay na ako noon before pa, addict na addict ako
Ako
sa
din eh.
alcohol. Sobrang addict ako sa alcohol, wet wipes, and so to clean everything. So parang okay lang sa akin ngayon. But yung yan, wearing face mask and face shield, sobrang init talaga. But somewhat
Kailangan eh.
kailangan. Plus everything is cashless. Siguro yun yung isa sa mga bagay na living in the new normal. Try living in cashless world. Parang it actually forced us to really be transition to cashless. Konting-konti na lang yung nagka-cash na ganun. But really,
Yeah.
Gusto ko yung
marami
ganyan.
pa rin tao na nahihirapan. Ha?
Gusto ko yung ganyan, yung cashless concept ng ng money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Get
pero
it.
I
marami
really
pa rin
hate
kasi talagang
thick
tao na
wallets.
Yeah, oo nga eh.
nahihirapan with cash kasi maraming kahit even taxi drivers I tried kahit Grab drivers once in a while na pag nag-Grab ako I
Cash
tried
pa rin.
asking them nahihirapan sila kasi although they Grab konti lang yung nagbubook sa kanila kasi there's a lot of people having a hard time
With cashless.
with cashless kasi you need to load ganun
Yeah.
so
Oh, that's true.
not everyone naman has yung way to bank
Yeah.
transfer from one point to another. So, yun. Medyo yun yung siguro mga pains ng transition to yan, ito, new normal. This case, aside from yung social distancing, parang kanina I met some of my friend with isa sa mga sa SM lang, hindi ka man lang makapag-appear, hindi ka, bye, gano'n, tarang, okay. So, walang ano, it's
Ganun lang.
really,
Bye.
wala. Walang appear, walang fist bump, kahit ano, wala at all. Bye lang, ganun lang. So, parang,
Yeah.
one of the things that you really need to get used to as you live in the new normal. Plus, shopping, hindi ka makakapag-shop at all masyado. So most likely that the Christmas will be somewhat really different from this
Yeah.
time onwards.
It's really gonna be different talaga.
I don't know if we will still be having Christmas parties. So
Well, online, new normal, living in the new normal. So online
Online
Christmas
inuman.
party, online inuman, yeah. Inuman.
Oh, that's nice.
Uh,
That's a great one.
siguro mga naging normal talaga GCash. GCash and PayMaya is too normal
yeah,
right now. Sobrang normal yung ano. And Shopee and Lazada. Kasi imagine mo, dati hindi naman walang kasi 'di ba nagsimula yun sa 4455
yeah.
66
Parang
parang
every
Yeah,
month.
every month. Yeah, every month.
naging normal na. Dati hindi siya
One
ganun kalala
month.
dati, 'di ba?
Nag,
Ngayon lahat
nagugulat ako eh.
sobrang dami na ano, sobrang
Kasi,
daming sale
kasi they see the
online.
opportunity to sell.
Oo. So, ganun. Yun yung feeling ko, isa sa mga new normal. Plus, online classes
Yeah.
will really be a new normal.
That's a really big
Mm-mm.
change from the previous normal. Yung online
Siguro,
classes.
ang mangyayari dyan, most likely good thing will be the school and the faculty members will really have time to improve more kung magiging ganito talaga yung normal living. Kasi kailangan na siguro din natin mag-prepare kasi we don't know sa mga susunod na taon kung may pandemic pa na susunod
Wag
on our
naman sana.
lifetime. So,
Yeah.
so we don't know. So, at least siguro mag-transition na din
Yeah.
everyone to at least improve on this methodology.
That's true. Kasi we've implemented online classes na rin previously, pero not to this
Mm.
extent na a whole term will be conducted online. So that's a really big
Mm.
change, not just for the students but also for the admin and for the faculty as well.
Mm. Siguro isa pa na nung normal ngayon ay yung mga online sellers, sobrang normal. Halos lahat ng kakilala ko ay naging online seller.
Yeah.
So,
Even my
kaya,
even my siblings.
yeah, di ba?
Yeah, I saw your stories.
It actually helped everyone to become somewhat business-minded and entrepreneurs. Kaya dun sa sa gobyerno, wag nyo naman singilan yung mga small earners. Wag kayong gahaman sa pera. Papakulong na nila.
Iba na yung hanapan
Kasi sobra.
nila.
Hindi kasi really, kesa tulungan nila yung mga struggling with how to earn right now. So, ganun pa yung mga naisip nila. Pero eventually, sobrang daming online sellers right now. Myself became an online seller of plants. So, actually, sobrang dami bumibili ng plants right now. Kasi, hindi lang sa amin, but every
in general,
Kasi,
marami nagiging plant parents.
Yeah.
Kasi nga, it actually helps ease yung stress kasi at least you see something green, you see something that is growing na kung mamatay man, hindi ganun kalungkot. Kasi alagaan mo aso, ganun. Kasi, ito kasi,
bashing pets.
hindi kasi, no, pets are good. Pero kasi, for those people na gustong mag-alaga ng live thing, mas less yung stress kesa sa pets. Kasi pag plants namatay, parang, okay, namatay siya. Pero mahirap mamatay ng aso. Kaya ako, personally, don't like to have pets. Yun yung mga So, ikaw,
Robert, what's been the new normal for you?
To sleep late.
Yeah, actually, I've been sleeping around 4 a.m. straight.
Oh, shit.
Talaga? What time ka gumigising?
I wake up around
maaga
9.
nagigising. Oh, sabi na maaga nagigising si Robert.
9 or 10, mga ganun. Kasi ano
Yan,
eh,
kagaya ngayon. It's 1 a.m. So start na ng Apple. So actually, I'm not, I won't watch dapat. Usually I sleep by 1 or 2. Tapos nagigising ako ng mga 7, 7:30, 8. Kasi I need to work. So,
7 na agad din ah. Yan
yeah,
yung
mga around 6 hours.
yun yung
But
ano,
weekends, mga 8
late.
hours. Depende kung walang lakad.
Wow. Yun yung new normal sa akin. Late natutulog lagi kasi
Yeah.
ano, yung mga kailangan mo pang tapusin, nababombard ka minsan ng ano, ng mga activities. And new normal, nasanay ako mag-organize and plan ng mga ano, kailangan kong gawin. That's
Good.
one of the big things na natutunan ko din. Ngayong new normal.
That's
Para
good.
ano. Pero ang
Well, if it's starting,
downside naman ng ano, nung na-organize mo lahat, parang napapressure ka to do things and kailangan mo matapos siya ng ganitong oras, ng ganitong day.
Yeah,
Nakaka-stress din pala yung ganun. So, ayun yung mga ano,
true.
parang pinaka new normal para sa akin. Sobrang organized in stuff. Ganun. Sa'yo ba?
like,
Well, for me, new normal, yung online classes is a big difference for me. Saka yung yung emergence ng mga Lala Move, Grab Food, Food Panda. Sobrang dami kasi
Mr. Speedy.
kasi sobrang dami.
Sir Speedy, baka naman discount.
Pag sumilip ka outside pag sumilip ka sa bintana namin, makikita mo ang daming Lala Move, Grab Food.
Really?
Yeah, naka-park sila
Mm.
outside ng bahay namin. Ewan, siguro meron silang mga pickups near. Kasi may malapit sa McDo, malapit sa Jollibee. Pero yun nga.
Sa Lugawan.
Sa Lugawan. Alam ko.
Sa Lugawan?
Alam
Shucks,
ko,
pwede ako magpa-grab
I
food
think-
doon.
I think meron na rin.
Di ba may nilagay na feature yung Grab? Parang Grab papunta sa mas malayo. Long distance Grab.
Talaga?
Yeah, nagganon ako
Food.
sa Pasig. Frankie's. Sorry.
Frankie's from
Nag-practice ako
Pasig.
sa Pasig talaga. Sa Ortiga. So, kung basta ganon. Kasi
From
wala,
Ortigas
hindi ko siya
to
makita.
Zen Towers?
I ordered it online. Tapos, pinapick up ko doon. Tapos, pinadala ko dito. Yeah. Kasi wala akong mabilan dito na malapit.
What?
Yeah, tama si Evan. Mga food deliveries.
Yeah. Sa din especially on weekends, pagka rest days ng parents ko. Siyempre, hindi sila gusto nila, they wanna rest lang, hindi sila magpo-cook. So, usually, we're gonna have food delivered na lang. So, grab food or magpapadelivery na lang kami. So, dati kasi, it's easy to disregard or hindi mo sila masyado na-notice. Pero ngayon, sobrang dami nila na tuwing titingin ka sa road, makikita mo, ay, may grab food na naman or may lalamove na naman or may food panda na naman.
Kaya wag nyo silang i-cancel kapag nabili na
Alam
nila
ko wala
yung food.
natang may cancel feature pa ba?
Hindi ko alam. Wag silang maging
Dapat nga
masama.
dapat tinatanggal na lang yun eh. Kasi
Dapat
dapat
Yeah.
when you place book, dapat andun yung responsibility na na babayaran mo na talaga siya.
True.
Ayun, oo. Tsaka magpa-thank you kayo sa kanila once.
Oo.
Kasi napakahirap pumila, sobra.
Hindi lang
Pag
yun,
ganun,
saka sobrang
syempre.
delikado na rin na lalabas
Yeah.
ka pa.
Kaya nga pag ganun,
Bigyan niyo
usually,
sila water.
bigyan sila tip kung meron. So, ganun.
Be kind.
So,
Basta be kind in general to your
yeah.
delivery person, delivery rider, be kind. Or kahit hindi nga sa kanila kahit to everyone in general, be kind, especially ngayon. Kasi everyone's going through a lot talaga. Processing.
Yeah, sobra. Mga pa to, 2024. So, 2022.
Pahaba ng pahaba. Kanina
Kanina
2021.
2022 lang. Wag
Mas
naman ganyan.
2022. Ngayon 2024
May mga
naman.
may mga relationships pa kami to maintain.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Okay na lang ang sabi ko.
Speaking of,
We're gonna talk about relationships on another episode.
No, we won't
Yeah,
talk.
we will.
Yes,
We will.
yes,
We definitely will. We definitely.
No.
We have to.
Wala tayo.
guide
Probably,
kami kung paano makapasok sa isang relationship.
Yeah.
Wow.
Probably tomorrow. Yun yung maging topic natin. Pwede.
No. Ayoko. So yun. Yun yung mga
Yun.
ways natin how to live on a new normal. New normal also cancel culture is very normal right
Is it
now.
about sa sa Korea and Philippines?
I don't know, not just that kasi sobrang daming cancel. Mahilig mag-cancel ang mga Pinoy sa Twitter.
Cancel
Twitter is
culture.
Twitter is really a different world. So pwede kang mag-cancel once you see something, pwede ka na lang i-cancel. Ah, especially si Siyempre, the government should also always be canceled kasi dapat canceled talaga yan. Pero eventually, hindi,
I
even
agree
good
with that.
people, nakaka-cancel talaga sila. So even for small mistakes,
That's true.
ang yun. So eventually, isa yun sa mga normal ngayon right now. And
And then it's partly because a lot of people are looking for an outlet, something to vent
yeah,
out on.
most likely it comes with frustration of what
Yeah,
really is
exactly.
happening.
That's true.
Sobrang daming frustrated right now.
Yeah.
So it's
Kaya
yun.
they vent it out on something else or someone else. Diba?
Yeah. So kaya pag one thing, pag pagod kayo, magpahinga kayo. See yung
Tama. We're always gonna go back on that. Pag pagod kayo, magpahinga kayo.
Magpahinga.
Be
mm,
kind. Be kind. That's the golden rule ngayon.
Be
Be
an
kind.
angel.
be kind.
Be an
Robert
angel.
has a halo. So be
Be an
kind.
angel.
That's yun.
Yun. Yun.
So I
So,
guess parang may dadagdag ka pa ba, Eman?
let's na lang, recap na lang natin yung naging episode natin for today. So,
First and last joke.
hindi naman.
Will it
There's
not be
gonna
the
be
last?
there's gonna be more episodes, hopefully.
Yeah.
And
Kasi maganda
Yun.
yung outlet na din to sa mga
tama, yeah. Sa atin, ito na rin, isang outlet na rin to for us. Sa,
No, makwento pa naman tayo. So,
one method to connect with each other. Parang
true.
mm-mm. So kwento natin yung mga mali nating binili, yung mga deliveries na hindi natin natanggap.
Yeah. Wag na,
Ganon.
so, yan,
Kasama yan sa
Lazada, the whole Lazada topic, we
isa
can
to.
fit into
Ano
one
to?
entire episode talaga. Just for
I tell
Lazada.
Quarantine ba?
Shopee.
Quarantine yan, splurge. So lahat ng So yun.
Doon natin nililist
Siguro
yung mga binili natin.
oo.
Oo, lahat ng binili natin, doon natin nililist down.
Sige, siguro na summary ang dito is yun nga, nobody really wanted this
Yeah.
mess to happen. But one thing is to be thankful that we are alive and we're safe. But also to be sensitive also to the needs of other people and the feelings of other
That's
people.
true.
And yun,
And
respect.
yeah.
Sobrang daming nangyayari sa paligid. But if you're somewhat, you respect people, yung mga working, people struggling, people na trying to cope up, yun. And yun, try to listen to sa mga kwento ng ibang tao once in a while because it actually helps them na ease out this stress and tension. Kasi ako once in a while I also have those type ng problems na sobrang stress. Siguro kasi one thing, I'm on my 7th month not going home to family. Last was Feb 25. Yun yung naalala ko. I went home kasi holiday. So but I asked them to cook food. Sana, pero ayoko kasi rin umuwi sa amin kasi nga baka magkasakit. So at least I can also work ng diretso dito. So yun siguro yung mga bagay na be good to people. Kung nagkamali kayo, I'm sorry kayo. Basta just be good.
Yeah,
Be good to people. Yun yung pinaka ko
that's
dito.
the biggest rule.
Kasi
Yeah, tapos
yes, Robert.
Learn to take a break kasi lahat naman na tayo napapagod na.
Yes.
Sobra.
Yes.
Sa
Yeah,
garbage
hindi kasi ibig sabihin na online ka available. Yan, nabasa ko yun eh.
Yeah,
That
that's
doesn't mean
true.
you're online, you're available.
Tama.
It doesn't mean we post something on Twitter or Instagram or posted a story or shared something on Facebook. We're available. Not all the time. Kasi sometimes I don't know, it happens. Sometimes you really want to just share, just watch or tweet alone. So parang, it doesn't mean you're online, you expect everyone to reply. So,
as ASAP, di ba? Hindi naman ganun
Yeah.
yun.
yeah,
Be
to give
considerate.
people a break.
Yeah, tama si Robert. Be considerate din.
Kasi marami
Yeah.
din nangyayari sa buhay ng iba't ibang tao, di ba?
That's
Sobra.
just because uh 24/7 kayong may internet doesn't mean available na rin yung
24/7.
kakausapin nyo palagi 24/7,
Mm.
di ba?
That's true.
Yeah, ang hirap kaya na ano. Tsaka ano, wag tayong mangumusta muna tayo.
Yan, important din
Yeah.
yun. Say
Yeah.
hi to your friends, kumustahan lang, just ask them how they are. Friends, family, someone you know. Kasi it can really go a long way. Yung simpleng
Yeah.
how are you lang.
Ikaw, Eman, last thoughts.
Yun, learn to take a break. Be kind
Yeah.
to everyone, not just to the people delivering you food, not just to the people around you, but to everyone in general. Be respectful. Saka, wag, it's easy to lose hope ngayon. It's easy to feel down. Pero, just take it one day at a time. Saka, laban lang. Yun lang.
Yeah, tsaka ano, one good thing siguro is you could, at this time, mas na-appreciate ko kung ano yung meron.
Yeah.
Kasi most of the time, hindi, it's normal eh. So you always have an access with everything. So ganun. You'll appreciate what you have. You appreciate also other people's hard work. Kasi usually ganun eh. Parang it's easy to neglect what's available. So ngayon, you appreciate everything. Ganun. Parang lahat. Then just yun nga, tulad sabi ni Eman, encourage all people na makakausap nyo.
Yeah.
Like drivers, kahit drivers, so ganun. Say thank you and yun, be kind. Kasi it's really, wag na nating pahirapin pa
Yeah.
itong paghihirap natin
Mahirap
to.
na nga eh. Papahirapan pa natin.
Yeah, be good to
That's
people.
true.
Do not be harsh.
Yeah.
Mahirap na eh. Kasi hindi siya ganun kadali. And I hope that everyone gets out of this pandemic alive. So, kaya just, yun, appreciate nyo sila. Taxi drivers are also having a hard time.
Yeah.
Yung mga crew, yun, huwag tayong makasarili sa ganun. Just be also yun nga, be thankful and pray na we're still alive. Christmas most likely will be different, a lot different from but I guess it's
something to look forward to pa rin.
I guess that's the best thing na na mangyari, to celebrate Christmas with your families safe. Not necessarily to
be outside.
Magastos para gano'n. Oh, yes. Ganun. Tsaka na natin isipin yung mga...
Nasa isang bahay lang kayo, di ba?
Yeah, oo nga. Definitely.
Yeah,
usually.
Ako uwi na ako muna noon.
Really?
Christmas. Uwi ako noon, actually. So yun. Siguro wag muna nating pag-isipin yung mga canceled flights natin. Makakaalis din tayo, makakapamasyal.
Pag okay na. Pag okay na. Just pag okay na.
Pag okay na.
And if paalis din, just be safe. Take precautions.
Pagka really need to, if it's really necessary.
Wag kayo lumabas kung hindi kailangan.
Yeah. If hindi necessary, don't. Pero if it's really necessary, take the proper precautions. Be safe.
Yeah. So yun, I guess that's it for our first episode. Ako, originally, we really thought na wala kami matatapos.
Pero
hindi namin alam. Pero masasabi, feeling ko lagpas ng more than an hour to. So,
yeah, isang oras tayo nag-usap. So, guys, that was our first ever podcast episode of The Midnight Snack. And this is me, Eman.
And
Eric. I am Eric.
And I'm Robert.
Yeah, thank you guys for listening to us, and hopefully you hear from us again.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Watch Apple.
Charot, kunyari YouTube.